Hey fam, you're listening to Becoming You, the podcast for adults figuring it out. Now let's get into it. I'm an adult. What am I supposed to do? So what's up? We're live now. Today we are having like a very friendly chat about Blackness, about Jackba, and how being abroad has made us realize that we are both just really black people. Yes, maybe we are Nigerians, maybe we are Africans, but the thing is we are black people, we are blacks. And that's just it. I want to just talk about how we've come to understand blackness. So the name of my guest is Ayomide. Ayomide is he does photography as a hobby. He also loves like techie stuff. I remember Ayo was supposed to tell me about Bitcoin, although he didn't get the Bitcoin because we are still in the trenches together. Like he has always been very connected to these things, tech, photography, is it design? I'll let you
Yeah.
just talk about yourself a bit more to my listeners. I want to stop saying my listeners or my audience. I want to give people that listen to the podcast a name. What name can I give them? Becomers.
Yeah, that sounds nice. You can actually like tune that today,
Don't
like
tune
modify
down.
that today. We can modify that one actually, but that'll be like later on. You trying to
Becomes.
impress us. No,
Becomes.
that's not. We'll look at that one. Don't worry. So, yeah, I am the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of things, but then
Yeah.
I feel like everything I just like they're my hobbies. You understand? I try to
Yeah.
monetize my hobbies. I do photography in my spare time. I do branding and design.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually explored the cryptocurrency and forex everything. I feel that's what happens as a youth in Nigeria. You understand? You have to explore everything and see what works for you. You test
My
waters.
guy. My
But
guy.
yeah,
You can't do one thing. You have to be thinking about 1,001 things all the time. So
that's
yeah.
it. But then of recent I've actually like delved into social care, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
you help folks, young adults with learning disabilities, you help them like gain confidence in society. Do you understand? So what
Yeah.
I actually do mainly is organize activities for them to like set them out with activities, go out bowling, put them in a
Mm-hmm.
community, like make them feel like you get every normal person will actually feel. Because I mean it's a condition and not a disease. Do you
Yeah.
understand? And it's
Yeah.
can only be maintained and controlled and that's it.
Ah,
So
that's really that's
yeah,
impressive.
it's where I am at the moment, actually. And yeah, it's been fun.
It's nice to see that you're trying to like change the world or just make the world a better place from your own little corner. Aya is doing humanity stuff here. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. I mean, I've had quite a bit, not really a busy day, actually, quite chill day. And
Uh,
yeah, I am. Right. Actually, I've been gaming since when I've been playing Call of Duty downstairs. I feel like
which game is Call of Duty? Which one is Call of Duty?
it's an action game, actually. You know, filled with
So
action,
like you're
adventure.
fighting.
Yeah, sort of thing. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Do you play it with like the PS pad as well?
Yeah, yeah, it's the console, the PS4 console.
Console long play.
Yeah.
Okay, so you play with the console. Do you play like live with other people or it's just you?
Yeah, I could play like with random generated bots, right? I could join online with my guys, depending on
Oh,
how, yeah, or a battle royale kind of thing, you know, a war zone sort of thing.
oh, okay. So what's the weather like in currently? Is it
Ah,
like cold? Oh,
winter is there. It's quite chill. If you get like 7 degrees, that's like a very good weather.
oh,
So you
really?
know, it starts ranging around. That's
Oh,
I don't know.
all right. Did anything very interesting like happen last week or this week actually? Because today is Saturday. Like it's still this. Like we're still in the same week.
Well, I actually like had a road trip this week. I had a couple of days off, and I went on a road trip.
Oh, a road trip from where to where? Where did you go?
Well, I went from I'm in Sunderland, right? So I went from Sunderland to Cumbria. Yeah, to Cumbria.
Okay. Did you go
No, I went,
alone? Oh, you
yeah,
want
I
to
actually
keep the details of that trip?
no, I actually went to my guide. So we've got
Oh,
like this waterfall thing we do, right? We go hiking and we like tick up our bucket list of waterfalls we want to visit. You understand? So I've taken him to one close to this place, and yeah, so like,
That's really interesting. I should engage in more activities like that. That sounds interesting. Okay, so talking about blackness, right? Oh no, you did not. You did not ask me that. Oh, Bukky, how are you too? You don't care about me.
see, don't mind me, don't mind this. How are you?
I'm fine.
I
Ask
mean,
me what
how
have I
are
been
you?
up to? There is something I need to say on this podcast.
Oh yeah, what have you been up to? What's going on?
So
What's the latest updates?
yesterday I started my swimming like class. I had my first lesson and I entered a
Wow.
swimming pool to swim.
Guys, honestly, I feel like I actually commend you for that because as much as when I'm in the pool, I can stand, right? I don't think I can actually swim. I can't actually swim to save my life.
If you see me, I make videos, yeah. I think after this episode, I'm going to post just clips, probably the best from all the clips I made on IG and on WhatsApp. Guy, it was so embarrassing. You guys said,
How
you
are you
cannot drown, you
doing?
cannot drown. I said, I'm drowning. Bro.
My friends have tried. They've tried. You know, when I was in Brazil, they tried. They took me to the beach. Just stay. Don't force it. I
They
felt
learn
like
how to swim for
I
beach.
said,
They took me
"Sim,
to
I
the
said this,
beach
this
to
thing will
learn.
take me away. To take me away." They went to the swimming pool again. I'm like, "This thing is taking me away." He said, "No, just stay like that." I said, "No, I'm not staying." The Nigerian review not let me stay there.
Guy.
It's not let me stay there because I feel like they will come for me. That kind of thing.
Seriously, the instructor kept on reminding me that you cannot drown. Like this pool is not deep. When you feel like you're drowning, just stand in the pool. But it just felt like
Yeah.
I was going down. I was going down. Yeah, but it was a really nice experience. I'm glad I started it. I hope I'm able to see you through. And by the time I start swimming, oh God.
Nobody will rest.
Oh
I mean,
God.
we will not
You
rest. I
guys
mean,
are
we
not
will not
ready.
rest. We will
You
not
guys are not
rest.
ready. Then I now get my summer body complete. Are you not ready
Mm,
for what you're
sweet,
about to see?
sweet, sweet, sweet. Summer is almost here.
We have to wait. No, Brazil, yeah, Brazil summer actually starts in December. I think,
Perfect.
yeah, January, February, March.
Mhm.
You know, carnival period. So
Yes,
that's
yes,
summer
yes.
here.
Oh, that's cool then. It's close
Okay.
already.
So,
Oh,
on my yams,
okay.
when you think about like blackness, what comes to mind? Is it the culture? Is it food? Is it music?
Honestly, it's the resilience, right? How we've transformed things getting to us into joy, happiness, not letting this thing get
Mm-hmm.
to us like we get. Yeah. So it's definitely going to be resilience. Then other one can actually come after talking about the food, the pride, the
The
culture and everything
food.
like that. Yeah. That's very
Do
important.
you visit like African restaurants often where you stay?
Yes, yes, I actually do. There are a couple of them around me. Even
Mm,
we bought these African shops too. You get where they sell like our proper stuff, them
mm-hmm.
peppers and everything like that. You understand? Our noodles. That's the main number one. Then
I
the
stopped
guy.
eating noodles a
Yeah.
long time ago. I left your group chat.
Why?
You guys are the commoners. We are the elite.
Okay.
We don't eat noodles over here.
Oh, you have to show us the way there to climb the ladder to become an elite.
I think I stopped eating noodles because like Brazilian noodle is kind of different. So I got one and I did not like the taste. So I just felt like, okay, so why am I even eating this thing for? And yeah, I moved on. Never looked back ever since.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, so like when you were answering that question, you said something about resilience and something that I had not like thought about prior to this moment came to mind. You know, when we talk about black resilience, we're talking about colonial times, we're talking about fighting against racism, we're talking about fighting for our independence as Africans, and thinking about everything now. Do you know that we're still fighting against stuffs now as black people? It's just crazy because now we're in the diaspora, we're still fighting to be seen, to be heard, to have a place. Policies are coming left, right, center to just choke us. Yeah, it's insane. But like, I think when we think of blackness, we should always think of resilience. We're strong people. We are people that we've gone
Yes.
through a lot. Our forefathers have gone through a lot. We we are still going through a lot.
That's going through them actually. Yeah, that's going through them to be fair
See,
because it's funny how
mm-hmm,
things are getting better, right? People are getting enlightened about the whole racial thing.
mm-hmm,
But then I would say the media is a double-edged sword. You understand? It can distort
yeah.
our moods, and at the same time, it can shape it. You
Yeah,
understand?
that's correct. When I was preparing for this episode, it just crossed my mind that I'm always reminding my audience to subscribe, like, and share at the end of the episode that they may never get to. So I want to change things a bit because I don't know if they're listening to the very end. You guys, please, if you're listening to this right now and you're listening on YouTube, just subscribe, please. Like the video, share it if you like can relate or if you enjoy the conversation. And if you're listening on Spotify, please just follow the channel and also rate us 5 star or nothing. If it's not 5 star, please just leave my channel alone and just look away. I'm begging you. So thank you. So um I first realized that I'm a black person when we first came to Brazil in 2018, for the first time. Because prior to that, I was just this Nigerian babe, a girl in Nigeria, dark skinned, yes. So the concept of racism was quite new to me when I came to Brazil for the first time in 2018. And I think that was when I clocked it that I'm a black woman. And ever since, I've been very curious to understand what blackness means because I would say prior to that time, I did not fully understand it. Curiosity drove me to research about black women in Salvador, and I used like some literary works to look at what they face, their reality, just to understand systemic racism and how it operates in Brazil. And after that too, like I think that was what actually brought me back to Brazil to just understand it better. It was nice understanding that okay, this place is a land filled with black people, but the
Yeah.
concept of racism is also like racism happens here as well. It's in the subtle things, is in the facial expressions, is in the way you're being addressed by people. So yeah, I think that was when I became like racially conscious. So I wanted to ask you to, 20s, we were pretty young. I think we were had we clocked 20 at the time? I can't remember. I don't want to say people my age. But yeah, that's by the way. But we were young when we came at that time. And yeah, so was it the same for you too? When did you become racially conscious?
So the thing is, actually like so for my in my uni days, right? For my
Mm-hmm.
final thesis, I had
Mm-hmm.
my area of focus on slavery, the
Mm.
role of yeah, role of poetry in slavery, and it
Yeah.
was quite an interesting topic that I actually had to like explore multiple writers of color and whites. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Their literary works to like back up my opinions and my
Mm-hmm.
research. And that's where I actually like read firsthand the history, the ancestral heritage and everything of the black
Mm-hmm.
people, you understand. So that was like mainly reading everything. That's like fiction, right? Then I got to Brazil actually and I felt what I read.
Yeah.
So we've had courses along the way, right? Doing
Mm-hmm.
courses and all of that. Then you going for like an exchange program in the country and you see like what you've been reading about, it feels like okay, yes, I am actually black.
Mm-hmm.
But then the initially, right, we could I couldn't actually like differentiate if it was racism or discrimination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's similar. But then again, yeah, it's similar, right? And it's similar, but then again, it's not the same. It's actually different. You understand? So I was on the road one day with my guy, and we were going to get our ID card, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I just stopped this woman on the road. I was like, "Hi," well, in Portuguese, like, "Hi, do you know how to get to this particular building?" Guess what? The building I was looking for was in front of me like this, but I was at the back of the building. She
Mm-hmm.
could have just said, "Oh, just turn
Just
around," you
fun or
understand? Just go
something.
around the building and you find the main entrance at the front there. Then the next thing, she just grabbed her bag like this and she ran away.
Hmm.
So that was like, I wouldn't say it didn't bring tears to my eyes, but you know when you're actually like shocked. That
I
shock just
don't.
hits you.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I'm sure that woman too is she wasn't a white person.
But she
Most
wasn't.
likely, that's how complex
She
understanding
wasn't.
racism in Salvador is because Salvador is a very black city. Like we
Yeah,
have very black people here as well, but
yeah.
it's just that something. Yeah.
So she just ran. I was like, okay, she's black. Because I have to like know as the first time I know like screen. Who can I
Mm-hmm.
approach? I will like say, okay, this guy's not coming to attack me. You get do not apply that
Yeah.
stereotype idea of a black person on me.
Mm-hmm.
She just grabbed her bag and she ran away. I was like, ah, okay. you don't soap. So I just like asked somebody else, like one of those vendors you get on the street, and said, "Oh, it's across the street, same black person again." That's why you can actually judge one
Yeah.
person by one person. So we did that, and we just went there, and that was it. Then subtle experiences again in the bus. You are in the bus, you want to sit, and no one wants to sit with you. They would rather stand than sit with you.
Yeah.
Another one again, and random ones in classes where they like do actual class activities and choose your group, and you're like there looking like, okay,
Yeah.
everyone
Nobody
has
wants you on their
Jesus
group.
has come. I'm the only one left on earth. That kind of thing, you understand? That's like where I realized that, okay, yeah, yes, I'm actually black, and these things like a big deal over here. Because obviously back home, blackness is not a topic. It's not.
No. Yeah. Yeah. I think
Everyone is black, you understand? It's only in diaspora you just realize that, okay, yes, it's a symbol of identity,
yes.
or it's the way they actually refer to you, or it's the way they actually see you, or have a perception about you.
You know that when you were talking about your experience, I remember this particular experience that happened when we came that time in 2018 as well. I don't know if you were part of them when Shegun and a group of people went jogging. They were
So,
jogging like
I was so glad I was part of them because that
okay, you
that
were
thing
not there that day.
could have traumatized me. That
Okay, so the
was a serious
experience
trauma,
basically, yeah, I don't know if I remember clearly, but I know that a group of guys from our set then they went jogging and they wore bathroom like slippers and they got profiled by the police as well. And they were stopped and searched for I don't know what they were searching for, but they just like searched them and they stopped them. And last on the last episode of the pod, I had Bright on the pod. He's like a historian, a professor, and he made mention of a concept that I had to read about after that episode. He spoke about double consciousness. So double consciousness is like a concept that was developed by Webb Dubois. Is don't worry, I'm not taking you far. I'm not taking you far, don't worry. So he described double consciousness as when you're having this internal conflict, like when you're seeing yourself through the eyes of a racist. So it makes you profile yourself before you get profiled. Or like
yeah.
you project those stereotypes on yourself as well. Let me give you an example. So I being black in Brazil and being black there. In fact, being black in Salvador, Bahia, Brazil, being black in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and
It's
being black
different.
very different experiences. In Sao Paulo, I wanted to board a train and I was with like I think 100 reais notes and
Okay.
I gave it to this woman at the train station. She wanted to give me change. Then she looked at me again, saw the color of my skin. Then she did as if she was searching for something. She was like, she can't take the money. There's no change. And I was like, I need to board the train. She said, she's sorry. She cannot. Before she gave me back the money, she was like this. She did like this. She's like trying to see if it was like a fake note. I felt so embarrassed. I had to go and take Uber. I felt so embarrassed that day. So like racism in different places, the way you experience it is quite different.
I
So
had
back,
that experience.
are
That
you
experience is good.
serious?
That
Are
same
you?
experience.
Is
So now
it?
in the UK, yeah, in the UK it's
Uh-huh.
like this. So we people deal with cash
Mm-hmm.
and they deal with virtual mode of
Mm-hmm.
payments too, right? So most of the cards are like contactless. You just tap the card and that's it. It's
Mm-hmm.
working. It's done already. You won't see everybody have like £50 cash.
Mm.
You rarely see them have £50, like £50 cash. The
Mm.
actual red notes, £50. You
Yes.
understand? You actually have like a tenner, £10, a fiver, five
Mm-hmm.
pounds, then 20 quid. You understand with them. But then that day I went to a supermarket and I went with £50. I was fresh into the UK then. You
Mm.
get no matter I carry one inside now. You have cash. All those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Came in with £50. You understand that I already had converted when I was coming in, and the lady looked at me. I gave her the £50 at the till at the payment till,
Mm.
and she pressed the button. Right, pressed the button, and everybody peeping at the head. 50 quid, £50, £50. Like where did I get that kind of money? You understand? If it was
Mm-hmm.
£5 now, they see that's a normal thing, but fifty
Do you?
pounds. Like how
Yes.
did this particular guy? Yeah, so she said, I have to hold on a bit. She pinged the team leader or the professor on shift that particular day, and they brought the machine to scan the money for being original or
What
fake.
the? Are you serious? That stuff is embarrassing.
So I felt like I wouldn't actually bring like a fake money.
What if the money was fake and you did not even know? What if someone had given you a fake note?
Yeah, so the money is actually common, you get, and I feel like if maybe if someone's gonna have that kind of money, it won't be like someone like you. You get to be somewhere
Yeah,
of
someone,
color. Yeah. You have that kind of note with them. Apparently, they were checking one. I had like three extra in my pocket, and I felt like out bed. I'm like, if they tell you this and it's original, then fine. If it's fake, then what's gonna happen? You
are you
understand? So like,
serious?
I actually like I can relate with your experience when you spoke about the 100
Like,
ice
who
cream.
would have thought that would have like such similar experiences? Like, who would have thought?
No,
See,
no, no, I can
racism is
imagine.
crazy. Racism is
Yeah,
so crazy. The one I wanted to even talk about when I was talking at like to go back to that double consciousness stuff.
yeah.
So where I stayed in the US, I stayed in front of campus. So it's like a school hostel kind of like building. So the street is a very busy street, has lots of restaurants, has it has a pharmacy just by my hostel. Pharmacy is Walgreens. And I was like, okay, I wanted to get something, like I think chocolate or something. And I left my hostel
Yes.
with my hoodie black. I used the cap that comes with it. Like I looked homeless, I won't lie. But I mean I was just stepping out of my hostel into Walgreens. And I
All
got
right.
into the pharmacy. As I got into it, the guy that stays at the door, because they have like a security person there, he started following me around. And
Hmm.
I paused, he paused. He thought, you know what I did? I first removed the
Hmm.
cardigan first off. The guy here first off. Wait, see, bro, I'm not
This is
with
new.
any
The camera can see
weapon.
my face.
I'm
I
just
can
a girl.
imagine.
I'm just a black girl trying to like shop, and
Yeah.
it's just so insane how we internalize this profiling, and we are trying to stop ourselves. We're trying to do twice as much. Your respect needs to be earned. You have to like do extra twice as hard to be seen and all of that. So I want to
Yes.
understand too. You too. Like, have you been in situations where you feel like the double consciousness is working? Maybe you are working behind a white woman and you feel she's going to feel maybe she feels unsafe, and you have to walk slowly, or you have to move faster so you can be ahead. Just things like that. Have you had to
The
reposition
first thing
yourself?
would be the first thing would be while you are picking your items in the mall, right? To pay, check your phone. If there's
Mm.
money in the account, you know there's money there, but you're double checking that there's money in this account and that this card actually works. Before you get there,
Oh
they're
my
like, he
god.
doesn't have money, and he's coming to shop for this, and that's how they do.
Do you
You
get?
understand? That kind of thing. Then the particular this thing of trying to like double check. Okay, they're not looking at me in this particular kind of way. I'm like giving them
Mm-hmm.
space, time and space and everything. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, this no one thing with this particular thing is this all of this thing it got to me when I was in Brad when I got in this place. It wasn't a shock again. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's where the resilience comes in. You understand? Because like
Mm-hmm.
you observed everything and you've tried to like you let it get to you again. You understand? It's you just like laugh and just move on with it. In a way, you are showing that you're actually fine, but you could not be fine low key because you're
Yes.
like double checking, trying to observe and
Mm-hmm.
see if it should be that way or it shouldn't be that way. But the thing is this the society is society. I don't think it will actually change in the next 10 years or in the next 20 years.
I mean, sadly, I mean, we
Because
can try
this has
to.
been this has been in it has been in existence
Mm-hmm.
for decades.
Yeah, it has been. I mean, things have gotten better. Before, black people could not get on the bus or vote,
Yeah,
or things have gotten better over the years, and I think they keep on getting better, or they'll continue to get better. But yeah,
yeah.
it's just the sad like reality. Unfortunately, it's just the sad reality. And there was something I wanted to say now that I think I have forgotten. Honestly, let me see if I can remember. Yes. Yes, 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 I
Remember.
remembered. And I remember when I went to the US, like there was this battle of accents going on. I was very, very I stood my ground. I wasn't going to speak with American accents. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to say what I can say, how I can say it. If you can understand, fine. If you can't, fine. And on my flight to the US, that was where the problem started. Because I wanted water. And I kept on telling this air hostess, water. She was like, huh? I said, water? Huh? I said water in different variations that she kept on saying, huh? And the guy beside me, he said, I think he got his water and they gave me the water. I kind of felt bad. And that was just the beginning. A lot of instances of getting water and it turns to like a whole big deal because like I'm saying water, you people cannot just pick it up that I'm saying water. When it comes to speaking English in their accents or in the way they would understand you, do you maintain your Nigerian accent, your Nigerianness, or you try to, make it musical?
You
How
know
have you been coping in that aspect?
that there is one feature, right? Or we
Mm,
humans, right? We try to adapt regardless.
mm-hmm,
Adaptation is part of our feature, right? Part of our characteristic. Now, the thing is
mm-hmm,
this: the part of you has tried. You be like, you come into the country with, I mean, fresh in your normal
mm-hmm,
accent. You've obviously seen movies. You've seen how they speak. You've tried to like, okay, when I get there, I'll talk like this so that they will understand me. But
mm-hmm.
then your accent is there, and it's not your fault because it's who you are. Do you understand? It's your
Exactly.
identity, right? Initially, I was actually using my accent. I won't lie to you. I was using my accent, and if they can understand, they can understand, right?
Mm-hmm,
Now, there are cases whereby, like you said, some people are actually open. They are willing
mm-hmm,
to like, give you that chance to like say it multiple times so they can actually
mm-hmm,
understand you. And some people like, what are you trying to talk about? You say, I'm trying to talk about this thing. I'm trying to mention this particular. Oh, do you mean this particular thing? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you very well. Do you even apologize again? And some
mm-hmm,
will just like tell you off, you understand? I don't get you, mate. You understand? I don't get you, mate. And you're gone already.
mm-hmm.
So that particular part is trying to like get to you, trying to like, I won't say bend to their rules, but like, you know, to tune yourself into the system, right? Trying to like adapt to those pronunciations, to those expressions, which I won't lie, it's not easy because you spent a lot of years, over 20 years of your
Yeah.
life in the country, and you've just moved to the place, right? For whatever reason, you've moved to the place, and you have to like adapt to that. It's the accent, the whole pronunciation of things, the whole expressions and the likes. It's a challenge for most
Yeah.
immigrants, right? Coming in. Now we've got people like we in Nigeria now, we Nigerians have our own special way of see, even Nigerians in Nigeria even have accents. That's the thing. That's how it has gotten like
Mm,
this. Right? They have accents. Now what do we do about people coming from other African countries like Zimbabwe,
mm-hmm.
Uganda, and the likes? Their accent is their accent.
Yeah.
I've met those people in this country, right? Over 20 years in the country, over 30 years, and their accent is
Mm-hmm.
still there. It did not
Mm.
go. And that
I
is your
think
identity. You have to accept it.
yeah, yeah. That's it. I feel like so as far as like maybe you can pronounce, I don't know. I mean, Chimamanda, that's always my own go-to. Chimamanda doesn't necessarily have an accent, and she has spoken on these big stages, and they can understand her. So
That's it.
I'll say what I can say. If you can get it, you can. And I noticed that, like, at instances when I try to, in quotes, speak like them, I start
Yeah.
sounding funny, very, very funny. It turns to, "How are you? How are you doing?" I'm like,
Yeah.
no, this is not what I was trying to do.
I feel like it's funny when you see like your person, right? Someone from you with your own background in the same space with you, trying to converse with these people, and he or she is tuning their accent.
Mm.
Like no, no, it's
It's
not.
always weird. No,
No,
don't do
no.
that.
Apparently, guess what? So they what do you call it? They are trying to like speak like them so they
Mm-hmm.
can actually understand. Well, there's a rule in communication that actually allows for that. Where you try to like make the other party understand. You try to like tune into their own way of speaking and everything like that. But
Mm-hmm.
then someone like me, knowing that our accent is the same, and you're talking like this, it'd be funny to me. I'll just laugh. I'm like, "Oh, this is a struggle for this particular person, but I'm rooting for you. Don't worry, either way.
Don't
Yes,
worry, continue.
continue, continue. Then when you find yourself trying to tune into the accent and everything, and it's actually working for you, what do?
Mm-hmm.
You adapt to it.
Well, that's true, Chef. That's
You
true.
adapt to
Because
it.
like there are just situations where like speaking like them is just the easy way out for you. Instead of just saying pardon. Just say what you have to say, how you can say it,
That's
how they
it.
would understand it and keep it
Yeah,
moving. Well, that's
but
true,
that doesn't
Chef.
actually mean that you actually forget your accents because it's your identity. Either
You
ways,
can't
you
forget it.
understand. It's
You
you, either
can't.
ways, you understand. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I've got work colleagues where like when we speak, we don't use accents to talk to ourselves.
Yes.
We don't use it. So they'll be like, what are you guys saying? Is it it's English, but not the English because they can actually pick words. You understand? Say
Yeah.
the way we talk, and you get you understand now. We talk like normal English. They can
Mm-hmm.
hear the words, but they don't get the full sentence because it's not like in that rhythm of the way they expect it to go, going up, coming down, going sideways, and
Yeah.
all of that. Exactly, yeah. They don't
Oh,
see that.
okay, so like yeah, let's deviate a bit. So what are some cultural shocks that you've experienced living there? Have you experienced anyone?
A lot, a lot,
Tell me some of the ones you can remember.
a
I'm
lot
curious.
actually. So you would actually like okay, now we've got breakfast right as our normal breakfast. We've
Mm-hmm.
got lunch as our normal lunch, and we've got
Dinner.
dinner
Yeah.
for night, right? So in here we've got like breakfast in the morning for like say between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Right? That's
Uh,
breakfast. We've got dinner for like 12 p.m. to like 2 p.m. That's their lunch. Some use lunch, but it's known as dinner. You
I don't
understand?
understand. Explain again. I'm
Now they
lost.
call their lunch dinner instead of lunch.
Really?
They use the word dinner. Yeah. Listen, now we've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we all grew up knowing. You understand? In
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria and everything. But in here we've got breakfast, we've got dinner, we've got tea, and we've got supper. Some of them use lunch, but you
But
be
most of
really
them
hear
eat
lunch.
dinner
Dinner,
as
yes.
lunch.
So have you had the breakfast? Yes. Have you had the dinner? That's around 12 to 1 ish. Have you had the tea? So tea is like 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., 5:30 ish. Then supper is like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
This is I'm shocked. Because
Exactly.
because in my head I'm like these people colonized us, yeah. They
Yeah.
did. So where did we get our own lunch for as like afternoon
That's
meal? Where did
it.
you get it
That's it.
from? That's interesting.
That
That's
is it. So
really
like
interesting.
it's just like funny. I'll be like, okay. So someone actually asked me, yeah, she was like, have you had your dinner? Like dinner. I
Mm-hmm.
took the time. Someone what's going on? And so I was like shocked. Yeah. Then she was like, "Oh, your food for the afternoon." I was, "Oh, my lunch." She said, "Yeah, lunch." So they know it's lunch actually. They know it's lunch.
Yeah,
But
but they'd rather say
they feel
dinner.
like let's go out for lunch or something. Let's go out for dinner. But they eat mostly dinner. Then I think
Mm.
it depends again on the part of the country you are. But I've spoken with Scottish folks, Irish folks,
Mm-hmm.
English folks, and all of that. And honestly, majority of them use like breakfast, dinner,
Mm-hmm.
sleep, and supper. You guys might have been to four times a day. We only have 3 times a day, like where I come from. You
Yeah, but
understand?
I think they eat in really little portions, like
Yeah.
small portions. They don't eat a lot, like big meal.
I feel like
That's all.
that is person specified. That portion size is person
Well,
specified.
well,
But
well.
majority actually they don't really eat like much. Now someone saw me having rice for breakfast. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Why are you having rice for breakfast?" Like, well, it's what I will eat in my country. I could have rice for breakfast. Or
No, we do eat heavy, very heavy.
yes. Then I was like, you should have a bowl of cereal for breakfast. What will now
Uh-huh.
do to the afternoon? What's gonna happen to me? Or at least like apparently, when you grow up, our parents will be like, when you're having like bread,
Mm-hmm.
say the man Jack into buy anything, say use 2 slices of bread, you understand? But we will take
Mm-hmm.
like 4, 5, thereabout. Just like we are okay. Yeah, it's 2 slices, 2 slices.
Yeah,
They take
that's it now.
it's
I
like
think they eat
two.
light.
But that's just like a culture, you understand? Like 2 slices of bread
Yeah.
and all of that, and whatever you get, you're putting it
Yeah.
according to what you want. It's 2 slices.
Like I lose my home training when I see bread. I can I be eating bread like a thief.
So like they take that 2 slices like very very serious. It's like their own.
Yeah.
It's like a meal. That's the meal. 2 slices of bread and like this another stuff, other combo with it.
Oh, that's interesting. I think cultural shock for me, yeah, I think it's PDA. The way people are like just, I don't know, they are comfortable being all over each other in public spaces. It's always
Yeah.
very interesting to see in the train, in the metro. You just see them locking lips, and you're like, hello, hello. Is it the same, or is the society they're more conservative when it comes to PDA and just being expressive romantically in public?
They are, but not like the one in Brazil. I'll tell you. They are like you could see them locking hands, you could see them
Mm.
having and stuff, but kissing and all of that. So I don't think you really see that because they will even
Oh,
look at you in disgust, be like, what are you trying to do? That kind of
I
thing.
mean,
They won't even
yeah,
like it's rare. Except maybe they are like maybe they are drunk or something. Then maybe it's like a nightlife thing. Then yeah,
mm-hmm.
doing things without like yeah observation or something like that. But it's rare actually. It's rare. They are
Oh,
more
okay.
conservative.
Oh, okay. So there's another question I wanted to ask you. Coming to Brazil, I wanted to bring Ankara. There was a time I wanted to be carrying my natural hair because I believe that people expect me to cosplay blackness. Like they just believe you're African, you're black, so you're supposed to be a certain way. Dress a certain way, do things a certain way to show that you are black and proud. Do you have like instances like that? Any that you remember where people expect you to do certain things, maybe dress in a certain way to show that yes, I'm from Nigeria. And
No, no, no.
no, not really.
Not apparently.
So, talking about social media and the way we can promote our culture, do you think social media has played a great role in making us black and proud in terms of how we promote or even Nigerian and proud because we're both Nigerians? Do you just think social media has a great role is playing in that promotion of black culture or Nigerian culture or blackness?
Like I said earlier on, the social media is a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
It can
Mm-hmm.
distort an image and do the other good parts too. But lately, the media has been trying, to be honest, to celebrate
Yeah.
blackness. They've been trying to call like random, what they call it, publicities, random
Mm-hmm.
videos and everything, all of that media thing going on, promoting blackness, celebrating black days and everything, celebrating black people, celebrating all these important folks, you understand,
Yeah.
important personalities that have played roles, right, in making the world a better place and they're actually black. We've got, even in the fashion industry, we've got black models now, right? More of black models, rocking styles and everything like that. The
Mm-hmm.
media is actually trying, to be honest, is trying its best to promote all of this. And either we can do the other part because we've seen, what's the particular word I will use? We've seen propagandas, right? All this
Yeah.
NGO thing showing a part of Africa, right, in a very bad way, the poverty. And I still watched one last week. They showed this particular part in maybe Uganda or something where the kids don't have water to drink. Now, seeing that particular video, you think that's how everything is.
Hmm.
If you don't watch like the other part you get, is the parts that is being promoted that will determine. So I won't say the media is doing like a particular part than another part. I feel like it's a bit balanced because
Yeah.
as much as we see the other part, we see the good part also too. You understand?
Well, talking about media and them showing like some bad things that are happening, I just want to touch on what is going on in our country now. Have you been following?
I've been seeing the whole safety issue.
Yeah, it's been so tragic watching it, and it's so scary. So scary. I'm scared for Nigerians in Nigeria. It feels so scary. It feels like nowhere is safe. And it's nice that social media can actually project these things for us to see the reality of things on ground. And at
Yeah.
this point, if people will take it as the reality of Nigerians, I mean, I don't mind. It's just really sad. And I really hope our government does better. Yeah, I didn't mean to darken our mood,
Hopefully,
but I just had to like just say
hopefully.
that because
Honestly, I woke up like this morning and I saw like the one in Ogun State, and I felt like
in Ogun State, I think
yes,
Utayo
yes.
mentioned something happened in Ogun State.
Yes, they came around and those bandits and everything, they was like, it was scattered and
Are you
they
serious?
could not like two Chinese folks.
Are you
They were
serious?
shooting
Are you
around and everything like
serious?
that. It's crazy actually,
Ogun
but
State is close to home, bro.
I can imagine actually
Ogun
that's
State
like
is
the
home,
southwestern part.
literally.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
God.
it's so it's sad actually, but we can only pray and hope that everything gets better. You
Really,
understand?
we have really, I don't even know what to say about our government. It's really bad, very insensitive, very wicked. They feel like it's not get to them. I mean, just last week, a brigadier, I think brigadier general in the army was killed by these bandits. So, what makes you think you're untouchable as the president or whatever?
Anybody can forget at this stage because the,
Nobody.
the the way the whole thing grew, like it was just like say from 0 to 45. in a
Yeah,
couple of
I
days.
think it's actually been high, but like they've been doing it low key. So I think the whole Trump thing kind of gingered them in a way. There's a way they double down, or like they go harder when they get international recognition. They always do
Yes,
that. They go harder.
yes,
It's like you people see us. Oh, you people know that we are doing. Seriously, I think that's how
yes,
their brain
yes.
works. So it's like let's go so that they'll be able to negotiate with these international forces, or the government to be able to save face. It pushes the government to negotiate with them. They get what they want and they go into hiding for just a little bit and they come back
It's,
again. So
it's,
yeah,
it's
it's just it's politics and it is dangerous and it is so annoying, so annoying. If you've not listened to the last episode of the pod, go and listen to it. We spoke about why we should be politically conscious as Africans, as Nigerians, because we cannot leave Nigeria to just rot away. Home is home. The abroad is the abroad. We need a place we can call home at all times. So yeah, quickly, I want to ask you like just this or that questions to no, before we get to the this or that questions, yes. Being in Brazil, we don't have so many Nigerians here, I think, or so many Africans. So building a community has been quite challenging for me. The UK, I know, is the second Nigeria. We have so many Nigerians in the UK. So how do you think? Do you think that has aided community building? Have you been able to make home away from home?
Yes, I have actually. I have. And the way I actually like say build my community or I join a community is by observing the similarities, in our culture.
Yeah.
Say if we listen to the same music and see that okay, yeah, you're back at this, that's like that's
Mm,
like a feature already, yeah, to observe when I'm making my community. Then
mm-hmm,
in fact, well, same thing, yeah, it's the print, the color, the fashion style. You
mm-hmm,
understand? Actually helps. The accent actually helps to identify like
mm-hmm.
someone of your own background too. Then it's even easier this way because we've got the internet. We have like WhatsApp groups, we've got like Telegram channels, we've got like Discord communities and everything like that.
Who
Helps to
creates this community?
yeah, so
This
see now we
community.
are actually live here. Someone just moved into the area and they were like
Mm-hmm.
they at that particular year when they said it, they're like say seven families
Mm-hmm.
that are Nigerians, you understand,
Mm-hmm.
that were like in the area, like in the neighborhood, not like the same streets, but like say for example now they moved into Agege, right?
Mm-hmm.
Agege now we know like 7 Nigerian families. Okay, how do we reach out to ourselves? We have a WhatsApp group you get. Then when
Yeah.
someone moves in again, oh we have a new person that who just moved into the community, add them up, and like that, everyone grew like that. So if I
Mm.
you have a group, oh, do you want to join? I say, yes, add me. You can get first-hand informations, opportunities, and all of that, possible outings and hangouts. And
Oh,
so the internet actually played a major role in even joining communities because it did. It's easier.
yeah,
You
it's
will knock at
easier.
someone's door, you will knock at someone's door and be like, go, are you Nigerian? You understand? Yeah, so like the internet actually played a major role in that, and it's not really hard to join a community in this place. Because
I'm jealous
even in
of you
school,
guys.
you meet
Mm-hmm.
your folks in school, right?
Yeah, no.
In a place of work, you meet at the mall, you meet in the bus, you meet someone. You understand? Like you said,
Reminds me.
we've
Yeah,
got lots of
reminds me.
Nigerians in this place. So yeah,
Yeah, reminds me of when I went to Texas and Houston precisely. You just been like at the store trying to check out your goods. You just say, "Hello, Mokini," anywhere. You just turn, mommy. Nigerians everywhere. Like I'm
everywhere.
sure that
There,
building a community or being a part of a community there too will be very easy.
it should be
And
easy.
yeah, hopefully we get there someday. And so yeah, this one is like the very fun part of the pod. Then we call it an episode, this or that. So Afro beats or UK rap.
Appropriate, please.
Really? You don't like it?
Afrobeat.
Goodness, you don't. I've been
I
listening
mean,
to Central C and Devo, and I've been
yeah,
enjoying it.
I love Dave. I love Dave. I mean, like Afrobeat anytime actually, because if you see how people buy tickets to go for Ashake show, Burna Boy show, you'll be shocked. The host is always sold out. And for that, see Fire Boys concert.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Did you go?
no, I didn't go no.
Have you gone for anyone?
Well, alarm this one is is in 2 days.
Oh, are
Sorry,
you
tomorrow.
going?
It's tomorrow. I've got a ticket actually.
Hey,
So
hey,
if
hey!
you see me vibing there, then yeah.
We can't wait to see you. I beg, like post videos. Me to want to vibe as
So
well.
alarm this like coming to London. I mean, it's in London already. It's gonna perform.
Mm.
Afrobeat is good actually. I mean, I actually prefer Afrobeat to be honest. I do compared to. Do you know why? See, the thing is this. It's not because you can't like the other one, the rap
Mm,
you and stuff. It's because of the way we like, it's our background. It's what we listen
yeah,
to. That's why you
yeah.
understand. Yeah.
That's true, Sha. That's true. Yeah, UK rap that I'm talking about now. Not only Dave Vice, like that, the boy who played the harp. I really enjoy the album, and I like his persona as well. He looks very calm. I like calm people, very calm, very, and the way he sings about social issues and just the wordplay. Like the album is the first I've ever listened to of his works, and I've been listening to like different songs here and there. But yeah, I think I'm a fan. I listen to Central C occasionally. So Nigerian English or British in it? Which one do you think sounds better?
Both. Both
Choose
sides.
one, bro. Choose one.
Well,
Choose one.
I'll choose the Nigerian English sounds
British.
better.
You don't
The
like
Nigerian
the.
no,
Are you sure?
the Nigerian one actually is like very clear, The
Yeah.
British one will like a bit here and there, but it sounds like that cool too. So I'll choose both actually. I won't be like a bit biased or
You only
something.
chose one already. You said Nigerian English. Okay, so paying rent monthly or fighting with NEPA. Which one?
No, I'll pay the rent monthly.
Really? Do you know that your monthly rent can be your yearly rent at a very nice place in Nigeria? Like
But,
very nice neighborhood. Band.
but I'm getting what I actually need. I don't have to shut up nearby now. So it's fine.
Band.
I mean, for the UK rents, I don't mind honestly. The thing is, if
Okay.
we are like getting what we pay for in Nigeria, we won't be complaining. You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah,
Well, that's true, Sha. Okay, so dating in Nigeria or in the UK, which is
getting in
better?
Nigeria, getting in
UK is
Nigeria.
ghetto. The dating sim here is
Well,
ghetto.
it's not really get over that, but it's just wild. It's wild. I tell you,
The things I've been seeing online,
it's
everyone
not
in
hard.
Lagos.
It's not hard actually, but
Uh huh.
it's just people have been westernized.
What do you?
Understand?
People are not committing. Is that the way of people have been westernized? What's the meaning of people have been westernized?
There's a lot of different like the interest you're gonna have in Nigeria. It's not the interest you're gonna have in this place. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not hard, right? But the thing is, there's no time yet. People are like on the spot. They are on the run.
Yeah.
They are not like they don't have the time. In Nigeria now, you're working. You still have your life, your social time, this thing to like
Yes.
earn that
Yeah.
one. Time is money in the UK. That's the
Yeah.
reality.
Well, that's true,
And
Sha.
waiting and this whole thing needs time. And
You guys
where's the
are not
time?
romantic over there. Sorry.
Well, not me, Sha. I mean, I have time for myself.
Okay, should I ask if you're single so that in case anybody wants to shoot their shot, so you're saying not me, like, oh, you have time. But don't worry, don't answer that question. Don't answer the question. I'm not putting you on the spot. In case you've answered, I'll cut it out. Don't worry. Do you prefer hot season or cold season?
I
UK
prefer
kind of like
Nigerian
winter.
season anytime, any day.
The Nigerian season. All right. So thank you so much. I think that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Ayo, for making our time to be on the pod. I really appreciate it. I've just seen that it's not a big deal. It was just a basic chit chat session.
Apparently, you know what? Yeah? It's like my first time on a podcast. You understand?
You did well. You did
And the
so
first time
well.
actually, it's even a video one, not even like an audio podcast where I can just like bury my head in a pillow and start talking. But then it's been fun. To be honest, it's been nice having a chat and everything about being black. I just feel like I love to just put it out there that we should not see our blackness as a challenge. You understand? It's a
Yeah.
legacy. You should be
Yes.
proud about it. Do you understand? You should be proud about it because you're black, you're strong, you're beautiful, you're
Hey.
bold. That's it.
Hey.
That
Hey.
is it.
All
Come winter,
right.
come summer, you're shining. That is it. You understand?
Exactly. You guys, you're
Yeah.
black and proud, black and strong, black and beautiful, black and
Every-
amazing. In it.
that's it actually. That's it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. That was like a really nice um way to say bye bye on the pod. So, do you want our listeners to find you? Do you want to drop your social media handles or you're fine?
Yeah. So I'm on Instagram. I'm
Okay.
on Instagram. You could Roomlens.
Roamlens, as in
Yeah.
R O A
Ro-
M
um,
L E N S.
yeah. So the username is actually like how then the number 0, then room length, just the number is 0. Do you understand? Yeah, room length with the number 0.
Oh, that's a very complicated.
No, it's not hard actually. It's a room length, normal room length. But instead of letter O, you have the 0 instead.
Zero.
Yeah,
You were
that's how
trying
to
to
do
beat.
that.
I'm sure someone already had room lengths. You were trying to beat them to the
Exactly.
game.
Yeah,
Tech
yeah.
bro. Tech bro.
So that's it actually. Yeah.
Uh, all right. So thank you so much, Ayo, once again. Thank you.
Thank
And
you
if you've made
very
it to this point of the pod, thanks for listening. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Ayo, tell them to like, to share, to subscribe, to listen. Ejo.
Yes, listen to Becoming You podcast here. Join us every time. Tune into our
Every
session.
week on Thursdays.
Enjoy every week on Thursdays. Like, share, subscribe. Be a part of the community and have fun. Be
And let's
enlightened.
become
Contact
together,
us.
my
Yeah,
becomers.
yeah. We have to work on that name actually. That
We
becomes
have
the
to.
top
We
name,
have
but we have
to.
to
We
like do
have to.
something to it. Yeah.
Alrighty.